And so to the final day of the UAE Tour, and the mighty Jabal Hafeet awaits. 153 kilometres in punishing heat, level terrain until the climb itself at the very end. And what a climb! It's defined the race constantly over the last few years, and today was to be no different. Looming as it does, amazingly, out of the desert, Remco Evenepoel starting the day with a 9-second advantage over Lucas Plapp and 13 seconds over Pello Bilbao. Plenty of others would like to thrive on the big mountain, including those who've gone well in the past, such as Lutsenko and, of course, Adam Yates. A breakaway of 5 went up the road, some working for themselves, some really as markers for their teammates. Hannan was up there for AG2R Citroën, working, of course, for Geoffrey Bouchard. Conor Valoves would be working for Michael Storer, and Hessmann on behalf of Thomas Gloag and, of course, Sepp Kuss. Plapp cooling himself down. Many bidons used on this day, most of which were indeed for cooling, just thrown over the backs of riders. Our breakaway, it had had its fun, the black jersey already on the back of Edward Plankert for the intermediate sprints competition, and indeed the break duly fractured when we got to the inclines of Jabal Hafeet. Last two standing, Conor Valoves of Groupama and Hessmann for Jumbo, but all eyes were on the peloton. When would Adam Yates attack was the big question. Staying close to him, Remco Evenepoel, who wanted to keep him within sight. Of course, his eyes also on those that would chip away at his overall lead. A modest one. What would happen to Luke Plapp? What would happen to Pello Bilbao? They were the big questions. Struggles there were, and most of it down to the whip hand of Adam Yates. He went for it with 6.1 kilometres to go. Started to find the remnants of the break. That was Hannan being absorbed. Lutsenko, one of those, starting off as the pre-stage favourite, finding himself elsewhere. Last bit of help from Hessmann was just some water on the back of Sepp Kuss. Pello Bilbao trying to get himself back in, and Luke Plapp absolutely battling to hold on to a podium place. What place that would be would depend on the drive of Adam Yates. Well, Yates and Evenepoel ultimately with the pair up front. They were offering themselves a turn. Plapp's never say die attitude was something to behold. Driving into this gap, brilliantly so, doggedly determined to hold on. So was Evenepoel, but just couldn't keep on the heels of Adam Yates. He kicked on. The stage surely going to the Brit. Pello Bilbao forlornly looking over his shoulder, wondering what would happen to a podium place for him. Yates was reaching out for one, but also, of course, the stage win. Evenepoel knew that the stage was going away from him, but wanted to make something of a statement. 2 stage wins then for Team UAE, Adam Yates and, of course, Milano on Thursday. Rounding the corner, Evenepoel. In the end, the win for him overall, more than enough, I think. 2 other stage wins, going of course to Tim Merlier and the team time trial. Bouchard, fine performance by the man from AG2R Citroën. Their strategy of using Hannan had worked extremely well for them. And coming to the line, what a drive this was. Bilbao and Plapp fighting to hold their positions. Congratulations to Remco Evenepoel, our champion. But also to Adam Yates, who was absolutely stunning on the steeper ramps here. Explosive he was. Victorious on the final day, but the title to Evenepoel. Yates coming home, 10 seconds clear of Evenepoel, Bouchard, Kuss, Bilbao and Plapp. And that 5th and 6th place, 54 seconds in arrears. Doing something very special for Lucas Plapp. Plapp making it onto that podium, or doggedly holding on. Adam Yates superb, but our overall winner, Remco Evenepoel. The man who missed out, Pello Bilbao, losing out on a podium spot by 3 seconds. Plapp holding on to second by a margin of 1 from Adam Yates. Absolutely remarkable. What an amazing race it has been. Tim Merlier in the green jersey, Plankert taking the black. Evenepoel owning both red and of course the Young Riders jersey as well. What an amazing race. What an amazing finale. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.